Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll create a complete AI app for helping people to learn new languages but completely based on AI. So what we want to solve as a problem is the fact that when you start using apps like Duolingo or Babbel, you have this process of learning languages by clicking on buttons and things, but it does not mimic the real life interactions that you can have with people. And today we'll build a complete AI application that can solve that by providing you with an AI tutor that can speak English with you, put you in real environments, and then help you learn a new language easily. So in our app, we'll try to be as lean as possible. So we'll build an AI application from the start to the deployment, which means from the ideation with everything around it, how we build the front end, how we build the back end, how we deploy it, which model we choose, which text-to-speech API we choose, maybe open source or closed source. So we'll give you an overview of all that. And in the same time, I will show you exactly how to integrate all those tools together to create something actually interesting. So to create a complete AI app from scratch. And when it comes to usability, we'll make it easy for the user to actually choose and switch between open source models and maybe closed source models if we want to. But in this specific tutorial right now, we'll be building something with Google Gemma 2 billion parameters. And you will see how incredible is it. It's extremely fast. It is extremely interesting and the results are extremely good. So you will see the result directly during the demo of the application. So let me just show you quickly how the application will work. So you have to sign up and we'll use Clark for the authentication. So I will do it with my Google account. And then when you finish signing up, you have this customization. So it means your language tutoring will be based on many factors. And one of the factors is actually your language level. So the first thing the app prompts you is to choose one language level. So let's say we know some word, and then just click here, know some word. And then it will ask you, what is your objective? So put you in a real scenario where you are actually practicing toward this objective. So maybe you want to push your career, connect with people, support your education, or just do it for fun. Let's say we want to prepare for travel. Okay, let's say we want to prepare for travel. And then the last part is actually your commitment. How many minutes you want to put into this language learning task per day. So we'll just choose something pretty simple, like 10 minutes per day. And then when we finish this setup, we'll be directed toward this dashboard where we have multiple professors or multiple tutors, AI tutors, that can actually help us and put us in real environments. Yes, so we end up on this page where we can talk to our tutor. So we can say hi, for example, and AI tutor will answer back with some response. The AI is actually prompted to answer back as an AI tutor and based on the profile that you provided. So here, for example, let's say, hi, great to hear from you. I can definitely help you prepare for your upcoming trip because I mentioned that I was doing this for a trip. So what is your objective? Vocabulary building, grammar and pronunciation practice, conversation practice, cultural awareness, reading and writing. You can choose. Let's say we want to learn new words. Let's be clear. I want to learn new words. And then, the answer, you can see how fast the model is. So the answer is instant with Gemma 2 billion parameters. And it's really accurate. So that's a great goal. I can help you with a variety of new words related to your destination. You can focus on everyday vocabulary. What are some words you would like to learn first? So let's say, I'm traveling to France and like to learn French. Related. So the good part here is that we have like a feedback server that it's an API that actually gives you feedback on what you just wrote or what you just say to the AI. And we have a text-to-speech server that can actually read this out loud for you. So you can actually switch here between the oral and the chat experience. And the oral experience, we just have to directly speak with the AI. This is something we're building throughout the tutorial as well. And yeah, so here, for example, we will say something really nice, like, what do you want to learn? Do you want to learn about transportation in the country, the accommodation, the food and drink, the culture? Yeah, so what is your first steps? So that's extremely interesting. Yeah, we can have like, beside this, we can have like these different tutorials as well. We have this first one. The description is not really relevant for the moment. We will have specific prompt for each tutor. So for example, this guy will be this girl will be the cool girl that you can speak with. This will be a baby or some whatever. So in this scenario, we'll have different tutors for different scenarios based on your objective actually. So maybe you can meet children, you can meet some girls there, you can meet some teachers there. So it's actually based on the objective that you gave to the AI, and it will generate those tutors for you so you can practice with them your language skills. So let's say, yeah, this is the global picture of what we are building and what we will be building. Let's just try to have a more technical overview of that. So let's go to our Excel draw and start drawing some architectural things. So first of all, we need a front end for our application. So we'll be building the whole application, front end, back end, AI, text to speech, everything. We'll need the front end first. So let's say the first component that we need in our app is the front end. Text front end. Okay. And then this front end should be completely separate from the backend, because the backend should be modelable. So we need to have a backend that can actually switch between different other components. So we need as well backend components here, and they will communicate via REST API. By the way, I hope this terms, REST API and others are not really new for you, but we'll go through it during the process of building the app. So for the moment, they just say, yeah, we have the REST API here, REST API. And then this backend is just here to direct the front-end call to different services. So we wanted to have a possibility to switch between different AI models, to switch between different text-to-speech providers. So we will have maybe to choose between Google Gemma 2 billion parameters model, or Llama 7B, or Mistral, or maybe OpenAI model if you want to pay for the credits. Yeah, but so this backend should be modelable now. So we need a separated AI model that can actually handle that. So we need something here, AI, and we also need something for text-to-speech. Text-to-speech. And then this backend model, this backend will communicate with these two separate systems. And the good part is that we need like a container here. We need a container model here that has different AI models like this. Yes, so the user can switch from the front end send the REST API call to the backend, and the backend can actually save the new model that the user will be using for all the requests. And then we want to have the possibility to have as well many text-to-speech components. So maybe we will choose, I think on the channel we discovered a lot of text-to-speech application, but we just had one tutorial showing how to use one of these models. And today we'll just have a big overview of everything. So you can switch between Coqui TTS open source model that's actually free and you can run on your computer, or maybe elevenLabs, or maybe OpenAI text-to-speech model. So this will make it pretty simple for the user to have like the voice and maybe clone your own voice and learn with your own cloned voice. That would be nice. Yes, so we will do that during this application. We have this text-to-speech model one as well. and then yes, text-to-speech model 2. Okay, so this looks like a really rough overview of what we'll be building. And the front end will be Nextjs app, Nextjs here. I think we need in the color Nextjs. This front end will be Nextjs. This will be Nextjs as well, but Nextjs API. I think it's with Express actually. This part will surely be here. This model part will be Ollama. So we want Ollama to run in a separate Docker containers, and so we can switch models and just specify the model we want to run. So we don't want to care about GPU. We don't want to care about CPU. We don't want to care about Python server models. We don't want to care about optimization. We just care about calling the model at the right time. So we need Ollama, and we'll surely need also, where can I put it? Some external calls. So let's say long chain. Long chain can do that. Long chain. Yes. And here for the open source model, I think we just, for the text-to-speech model, I think we just stick with Python. And then, yeah, Python will just communicate with maybe external systems or internal system. So when it comes to local open source text-to-speech model, we'll use a local model. But when it comes to closed source models like ElevenLabs, OpenAI text-to-speech model, we'll be just connecting directly to these models, and getting the response from there. Same for this part, for the AI part. So this is a rough picture of what we're building, and in the process, we'll be breaking this down into smaller steps and into smaller chunks that we can easily understand and explain. And so also in the next video, I'll just show you and explain a bit more the tech stack, the actual tech stack. So here we have like our profile and the link to our learning journey. So I'll just explain a bit more about our tech stack and what we are trying to achieve with technology, specifically into these tools we'll be using. I think we missed some Docker here, we missed some Docker Compose, we missed some. So we'll be explaining that in the coming videos. And at the end of the video, you will have, of the long tutorial, you will have two different links. You will have the first link that is a real quickly executable desktop application that you can just download and run. It will run everything. No need to code, no need to. So you just have the model running, the front end, the back end, the server, because we need some part that are not here actually, but we need them, the database as well. So we need like a database here. Yes, quickly grow a database here. Database. And you need to communicate with the database. Yeah, so yes, so we'll have this small application that you can just directly run and to run the model for you with everything you need around it. But this will be mainly with open source models, so you can run it without having to pay. We can run it offline. We can run it whenever we want, and it can be fast enough to run on CPU and GPU. And we'll have a second code that will actually give you the source code of the deployable model, so you can use it for your own idea or startup or whatever you want to build, and then extend it as you will want. So this is a bit an overview of what we'll be building in the upcoming videos. I hope you will like this tutorial, and so let's meet in the next part of the tutorial. Thanks, and don't forget to like and subscribe on the channel for more AI videos. A lot of other tutorials will be coming soon. We have tutorial about building website builder with AI. Apart from this specific tutorial, we'll have much more video coming in on the channel. So don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment if you want to ameliorate something, or if you want to suggest some contents. And see you in the upcoming videos. Ciao.